Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand, Zane Gonzalez to get things started. Off we go from Glendale. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
At the 37-yard line, a 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
6 yards.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt as this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up with a One more.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 52 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. 2nd and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's in. Trey McBride, touchdown Cardinals. His 4th TD grab of the season. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Oh, big hole left side. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. That his 16th touchdown of the year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Able to make one-man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Again, it's Benson. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
So you find yourself in second and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable third down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in third and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Quick throw, the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession. See if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Murray, a dive, but he's hit, and the ball's out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49ers.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Get set, get set. Throwing is Purdy. No chance at all. He'll go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Get set. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. Purdy will give this one to McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run once more with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's Saul, the man in motion.
And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Piniero's kick is good. And the 49ers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
I want her. Empty. Two.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, big ass open.
Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Whoa. Easy. Shit.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
Get set.
And a 49er first down.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Back to the air is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners. First down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Pop.
Again in the air for Purdy. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back.
Outside. Left over here. 18.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Baron Browning in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. He'll leave them just shy of the 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field?
That is George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down throw for Murray. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Second down, Murray. He's got it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Big Ace! Oh, I know sauce! Oh, hey, hey. Ace! Big Ace, Big Ace! Oh.
From the gun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, shit! Let's go! Green, 2-2, hot! Hey! Hey, Larry! Deuce! 2-2.
Again, it's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Hey, easy, quiver. 1-1, hot! Move, 1-1. Hey, Omaha.
Throwing again is Murray. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set!
Kittle is the man in motion, and they're just going to run it here up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6. Kittle is the man in motion. One more time, it's Guerrero. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half. in just a moment.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Omaha. 2-2. Hey. Stop.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 and is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Forward.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Sending it deep. Looking for Osborne. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Forward. I know, sir. Come back. Hey, Larry.
Murray's going to throw again. That's taken in by the running backs, Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sit. Forward. 2-2.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Forward. 2-2. Hot. Move. Green.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. The work is out wide to Benson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 31, it's Murray. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass. both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
2, 2, 1.
Fourth down. Here's Murray. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Benson. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on fourth and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a first down. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort.
We'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get set. 11. 18.
On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
Oh, 2.
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Sending it deep, looking for Osborne. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball, but obviously the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Big ass open. Oh, 2.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Here's Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, dang it.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Purdy, touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Oh, what? 2.
On 1st down, Murray. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but If they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Hey, forward.
Now a second down throw from Murray. The open man is Osborne. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Gonzalez now for the point out. His kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit to 10.
31. Cardinals 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Flush to his right. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Purdy's going to give this to Durende. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's McCaffrey. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
어머.
They'll drop to throw. Sending it deep. Looking for Osborne.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
Deuce. Hey, shift. Hey, Omaha. Who you got?
Looking from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
Green. 2-2. Hot.
Now, Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Empty. Hey. Omaha. 2-2.
Here's Murray to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Big Ace. Omaha.
To throw again is Murray. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, it's Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Intended for Trey Benson. Incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
Outside. Watch out.
Purdy down to a knee. That should be the final snap of this game. So